are you? Hope you're doing really well. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't met, hi, you can call me Shannon and this is my channel. And today we have an update and I really like these updates because today we're having the the Using My Eyeshadow Palettes project, and it's a project that I really enjoy because it's all about rotating through your eyeshadow collection. The thing is that you have to choose, in my case, 4 eyeshadows, and I have to use each of them 15 times to roll them out. The creator of this project recently made an update and she decided to do 10 uses instead of 20. And I've been thinking if I want to reduce the amount of uses from 15 to 10. But I think like right now I feel pretty comfortable with 15 uses, even if it takes me like 2 months to use an eyeshadow palette 15 times. Each month I'm able to roll out 2 eyeshadow palettes out of the 4. So I feel like 15 uses for me, at least right now, it's a pretty good number. And I feel like after 15 uses, I have a really good use on the eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, for now I'll stay with 15, and I feel like then, even if I know it's a lot, for me at least, I don't know, I prefer a little higher number. So let's start with the palettes that were in this project for the last month. Let's see which ones we will be rolling out and what are we going to roll in. So I have 2 palettes that have been in this project since the beginning. That's end of February. So yeah, I've been working on them for now too long. But the first one is this one. This is my Love Group from Root Cosmetics and it looks like this. And it took me a while, but finally I have used it 15 times. And I'm happy that I finally used it 15 times. This is a palette that I enjoy in summer, not as much now in winter. At this time of the year, I don't feel like using such vibrant eyeshadows like today, for example. The thing is, I really want to put this palette away until next summer, spring, but this one is in another project, is in the deck of panning, and I still need to work on it for a while. The next palette that I had since the beginning is this one. This is my Lilith palette. And also, as I said, it was since the beginning. This palette looked like this, and this is what I mean. This palette looked used, like maybe not as much in camera, but you can see that it has some love. And when I rolled it in this project was brand new. And now I have used it 14 times, to be honest, because I wanted to film this video tomorrow when I met the 15 users, but tomorrow I have to go and get my vaccine, so I won't be able to film on the morning, so I decided to film this today. Anyway, I'll use it tomorrow. And again, this palette will stay around for a little bit longer because in another project I'm trying to hit pan on this eyeshadow and I feel like I'm close, but I haven't met that goal yet. So yeah, this is the second palette that will be rolling out. Next we have my Baby Yoda palette, or the child palette. And this palette, I've been using it quite a bit because I made a 3 looks 1 palette with this one. And I like it. I feel like it's a really good green palette, even for me that I don't love greens. But I feel like in May I felt really inspired to use green eyeshadows, but as right now, not as much. So yeah, I have used this one 5 times, so I need to use it another 10 times to be able to roll this one out. And I'll work hard to be able to roll it out, but maybe I'll focus more in shades like this ones or this one over here, something not as green as these shades. And this one I have used even less. I think I have used this one twice, but I'm not completely sure because I have a spreadsheet on my computer and the battery is dead, and I tried to plug it in and how do you call it? Enchufe. start making weird sounds, so I decided not to charge my computer right now. I'm not sure what's going on with that. And this palette, I don't know. I feel inspired to use it, but for some reason I haven't reached for it. But yeah, I'll use it the other 13 times in the next month. When I introduced this palette, I said that if I use the highlighter, that will count as unused too. But I did that once and it felt wrong for me. This is just my personal opinion, but my goal with this project is to get really good use on my collection. Because last year I focused on panning eyeshadows and that's really fun, but I felt like my palettes were not well loved and only certain eyeshadows were. So this year my goal was to use more of my eyeshadows and feel like the whole thing is pretty well loved. So using only the highlighter, only that, I don't know, doesn't feel right. It's kind of the same with this one because I will have been able to roll this one out way sooner because, as I said, I've been using a lot of this eyeshadow to set my concealer every day that I do my makeup. But again, only using that eyeshadow, I don't know, I don't like that. So yeah, I need to work hard on this eyeshadow palette because I want to roll it out by next update. Now, these two palettes will be rolling out of this project, so I need to choose another two eyeshadow palettes. And I've been thinking a lot of what I want to do in this project, because you will be seeing it in my no buy update. But I received and I bought some eyeshadow palettes in May. Yeah, it looks like I don't know what a no buy is supposed to look like. But I'll get into that in my update for the no buy, not in here. So I was thinking if I want to roll in two of my newer eyeshadow palettes or if I want, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot of that. And at the same time, next month it's the Panda palette update and I need to work a lot in that too because I haven't met most of my goals. So I'll be using that palette a lot in the next month. For the same reason, next update will be in a month and a half instead of in a month. But I don't know, I wasn't sure what I wanted to roll into this project. But first, I'll roll in one of the newer palettes that you have seen, and this is my Jackie Aina palette. I don't know why I don't want to use this palette as many times, even if 15 is not as much. I don't know if it's because it's one of my only high-end palettes or it's because it's new and I don't want to hit pan on it even if I want. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I feel like if I don't use it when it's new, I will end up forgetting that I have it or rejecting it, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, this one will be rolling into this project. And the next one I feel weird too, because to be honest, I don't really enjoy this palette because it's pretty red. It's my Ruby Obsessions by Huda Beauty, and it was my first high-end palette, and it looks like this, and it's a monochromatic red eyeshadow palette. And I don't enjoy using red eyeshadows, but I thought about it. This one will join my collection in February, I think, or maybe in January. I'm not sure, but I haven't used it a lot. And since I'll be working on my Panda palette, and there I have some reddish reddish shades, I feel like this will be a good companion palette. This one was on my top my stash in April, maybe. I think it will be a good companion palette. In this one, yeah, I hope I'll be able to roll it out by next update. And as I said, that update will be in a month and a half, so I have some time to work on it. I think that's all that I wanted to say in this update. I'm really happy to be able to roll out 2 eyeshadow palettes that I've been working on for just too long. But I don't know, I feel weird with this update, with these rollings for what I already said. I don't know, but since next update will be in a month and a half instead of in a month, I hope I'll be able to roll out at least 3 eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!